It's all right. We've been at it all day, all night. And it's the last one because I'm going to bed. But this last session is called Boots on the Ground. Before I get into Boots on the Ground, I want to make a quick reminder. If you make a donation to Sofa Ranch, savesofaranch.org, $150, you get a signed copy of our book, uh, Horses Healing the Hood. Water bottle. I remember this time. Water bottles, we got them in two different colors, green and blue, or green and white. Make $100 gift. We will get you a water bottle. $100 gift. Get you a Sofa Ranch T-shirt. $120 gift. We get you one of these nice little bags. They come in blue, purple, green, orange, white, and we got one in black. So if you want one in black, make sure you get that done quick. So guys, like I said, we've been at this all day, and want to make sure that you guys understand why we are here. Now, there's a popular song this year called Boots on the Ground. People were wanting us to do all types of events, trail rides. Trail rides became real popular this year. They did. And one of the things that we would get all the time is, can I have this type of event at Sofa Ranch? Can I have this type of event at Sofa Ranch? And we were not set up, or we are not set up to do those types of events. And I sometimes attend those events, but we are not just one dimensional. We can do boots on the ground type of things, and we can do the therapeutic side of things. But the truth of the matter is, we can't do one without taking care of the other. The truth of the matter is, one does not overweigh the other. And it's important that if we are going to make sure that we have the quote unquote boots on the ground type of event, trail rides, and all that type of stuff, we have to make sure that we're taking care of our mental health. We have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves in a healthy environment. It makes no sense to be out in the field, you know all the line dances, but you can't regulate your emotions healthy. It makes no sense to go out and have a good time, but when you get back home, you're depressed. Makes no sense for you to go out and have a good time, but you have to have a vice in order to have a good time. And I wanted this last segment for just kind of have a quick conversation that it's really time to put our boots on the ground. What do I mean by that? It's time for us to put in the work and hit the ground running when it comes to our mental health. It's time for us to put the boots on the ground when it comes to minorities, taking care of minorities. It's time for us to put the boots on the ground to have real conversations about how we show up in the world, about how we take care of ourselves, how we take care of our emotional health, our mental health, and even our physical health. And working with horses gives you the opportunity to really address all of those things: your mental, your emotional, and even your physical. I know that Sulphur Ranch is a unique place, not because I founded it, but because of the lives I've seen that we've had the opportunity to impact. Because of the letters that we get, the emails that we get, the messages that we get on occasion where people are saying, "Man, I can't believe that you guys exist." What's that? Google, you said Google you? Yeah. Google reviews, we got a 5.0, and we want to keep that 5.0. But it's so important that this type of place exists because we don't want to be a part of the shoulda, coulda, woulda. We don't want to be a part of, ooh, whatever happened to. We want to be a part of the, man, I was a part of that program's success. I was a part of that organization's progression. I was a part of when they were when their back was against the wall. Guess what? I helped them. And everybody wants to get on the bandwagon when you're winning, but nobody wants to be down there in the trenches when it's time to sling some dirt and it's time to sling some mud in order to make sure that things happen. And I can't say that this road that we have been on and this road that we are on is an easy one, but I do know that it is worth it. We had three young people today share their testimony of how Sofa Ranch impacted Franklin, Aspen, and Danny. I had my daughter here with me on a couple of lives. My son showed up on a couple of lives. We've had some of our ambassadors show up on a couple of lives, and they are just a small portion of the representation of the work that we do here and the impact that we have here at Sofa Ranch. I want to play this quick video, and then we're going to get up out of here. But I want to remind everybody before I do, go over to sofaranch.org. I'm sorry, savesofaranch.org, where you can make a $100 donation to help us keep our gates open, keep our programs alive, and give us the opportunity to continue impacting lives. Watch this video for me.
This past summer, 42 kids walked through the gates of Sofa Ranch for our youth summer camp. 42 young lives filled with laughter, curiosity, and the excitement of learning what it means to connect with horses, with nature, and with themselves. It is hard to believe that just a few years ago, our very first summer camp welcomed only 6 children. Year after year, the numbers have grown. More families have found hope here. More kids have discovered confidence, courage, and joy. And every summer, the impact has multiplied. But now, that growth and the future of this camp is at risk. If Sofa Ranch closes its gates, we lose the ability to shape the next generation in this unique, life-changing way. We lose the chance to show kids what it means to be brave, to believe in themselves, and to know they are not alone. Every child who has stepped onto this ranch represents a story of transformation, and there are so many more waiting to be written. We cannot let this end here. Please make a minimum donation of $100 today to save Sofa Ranch. Together, we can ensure the next 42 and the next 100 have a place to grow, to heal, and to thrive. Donate now at savesofaranch.org.
All right, guys, you've heard it. Go over to savesofaranch.org. Want to give a special shout out to all our donors that have given today. We want to change that 4 to a 5 by the time we get up tomorrow morning. This broadcast will be replayed over and over the airways, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Shout out to the people who are on YouTube. Shout out to people who are on Instagram and TikTok. And thank you so much for those who have given. And we totally appreciate all your gifts. We totally appreciate all your energy. And it's very important that we make sure that these programs continue. Very important that we make sure that these organizations like ours continue so that we can have an impact on the lives that we serve. All right, guys, I got to get some rest because we got a long day tomorrow as well. I have a long week, and but I want to make sure that we did our part and did what we said we were going to do. Appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. Appreciate my wife for helping me all our ambassadors today, being able to log in and come out and even participate with us. We're not giving up hope, and we have just begun to fight. Because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we can continue having success stories after success stories where people's lives have been changed through the vehicle of horses. Once again, go over to SaveSofaRanch.org. $100 gift gives you a signed copy of our book, Horses Healing the Hood. 150, Horses Healing the Hood. 120 gets you a bag. 100 gets you a water bottle or gets you a T-shirt. So we want to appreciate you guys and thank you, thank you, thank you so much again. This is Daryl Fletcher, Executive Director and founder of Sofa Ranch, signing off tonight. But we'll be back again another day to save Sofa Ranch. God bless. Good night.